Hello all, my name is Adam Webb and I am a member of the Applied Investment Management program here at Marquette University, covering the healthcare sector of domestic small cap. Today I'll be presenting CryoLife Incorporated, listed on the New York Stock Exchange as CRY. CryoLife is a leader in the manufacturing, processing, and distribution of medical devices and implantable human tissues used in aortic valve treatments and solutions. The company has four major product verticals, those being surgical sealants, heart valves and cardiac patches, peripheral vascular disease treatment, and endovascular open surgery. The company is founded in Canisia, Georgia in 1984. CryoLife has experienced significant growth in its addressable markets from $600 million in 2015 to $6 billion in 2019, representing a 118% CAGR. This can be reconciled due to 4 acquisitions in the past 5 years and a compilation of 19 products from those acquisitions. In addition, this significant growth has led to an inventory backlog for the company that was able to be made up during the COVID pandemic when sales were decreased. Because of these factors, it is recommended that CryoLife be added to the AIM Small Cap Equity Fund at a price target of $35.53, representing an upside of 61%. Drivers for this investment thesis stem from market growth, surgery backlog, and a robust product pipeline. Starting out with market growth, the endovascular open surgery market, which accounts for 35% of CryoLife's revenues, is forecasted to grow at a 7.2% CAGR over the next 5 years, while the surgical sealant market, which currently measures at $1.9 billion and is expected to grow at 7.1% CAGR, accounts for 25% of CryoLife's revenues. The On-X product alone currently has an available market of $7.5 billion and is expected to grow to $29 billion by the end of the decade, including the PROACT 10A trial and international expansions, which are forecasted to occur within the next few years. The Jotech portfolio and the AMDS products are currently in the process of being approved in the Asia Pacific countries and Latin American countries, expanding its available markets. Next, the surgery backlog. COVID-19 has forced limited ICU capacities for non-COVID patients. Because 80% of CryoLife's products go to non-lethal situations, lots of their surgeries were delayed and was seen with a negative impact on profits throughout the COVID pandemic. In total, it is estimated that 28 million surgeries were delayed in the United States, and a delay of more than 6 months decreases the surgery success rate to 50%, which can lead to complications and an increase in usage of medical supplies, hence giving CryoLife an opportunity to capitalize on. Lastly, the robust product pipeline. The Jotech product pipeline, which was acquired in 2017, is currently in the process of being rolled out post-pandemic with a U.S. expansion coming. The Osiris acquisition, which occurred in 2020, is expected to be rolled out in 2022. And the On-X product, which has the PROACT 10A trial and the international expansion, are supposed to occur by the end of 2025. In valuation of this investment thesis, a DCF was constructed. DCF assumptions consisted of a steady average increase in depreciation along with working cap, a steady decrease in inventory due to inventory surge throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, and revenue growth year over year of 7% in 2021, 17% in 2022, 11% in 2023, and 8% in 2024. Relative value methods that were used to calculate the value of this investment thesis was a price to sales ratio of $48.65, an enterprise value to EBITDA ratio of $15.19, along with the DCF, which valued the company at $37.07. A peer group was selected for these relative valuations. The peer group consisted of Limature Vascular, Edwards Life Sciences, Integral Life Sciences, and Terumo. A weighted average cost of capital was constructed with CryoLife's capital structure, which led to a WACC of 6.96% and a growth rate of 1.5% was selected. CryoLife does not pay a dividend. Risks for this investment include supply chain, regulatory risks, and public policy. Supply chain has already seen a hamper due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which has put a stress on supply chains all over the world. $800,000 worth of tissue samples were found to have invalid saline solutions involved with them, which were found by the quality control team at CryoLife. This issue has been resolved since then, but continued issues such like that one could occur due to the stress on supply chains. Next, regulatory. CryoLife has numerous products that are expanding internationally, which will be subject to other countries' Food and Drug Administration's approval. Although every product that they currently have, except for the PROACT 10A trial, has been approved by either the European Drug Administration or the FDA, regulatory issues could be a risk. In addition to that, the PROACT 10A trial, which currently sits at an N of 200 people and needs to achieve an N of 1,000 positive results before it will be approved for market, still has 80% of the trial left to go. However, results to date have been successful. And lastly, public policy. The Biden administration has desired to decrease drug prices, which would negatively impact margins for CryoLife. CryoLife's management, Patrick Mackin, the CEO, chairman of the board, and president, has been with CryoLife for 7 years. He has robust experience at Medtronic as the head of sales and also as an officer in the United States Army and a graduate of the United States Military Academy. Prior to his tenure, the C-suite was made up of completely males and now has transitioned to a 70-30 split men to women, and he intends on increasing this split to get to 50-50 in the years to come. In closing, thank you for listening to my presentation and have a good rest of your day.